Hi, I'm Not Yet Dead, and welcome back to Spectacle Island for a first look. Yeah, I did a first look tour yesterday. I'm hoping I'll get this out today. Having watched a couple of other map tours and actually done a little bit of further investigation, realised I'd missed some fairly critical things. So we're back. I'm going to have a quick jump around, just show you the bits that I figured out, bits that I found out since. But actually, first one was this, and I wanted to test this. Here's the boat, the logboat, which you can load using the crane. But I wanted to know if you can get a vehicle on it. And look at that, you can. Now, that wasn't an easy thing to do. These are the NMC bridge something or others, I forget what they're called exactly. I actually never used this mod. That's a bit odd, seems to be, I know, it's a lot closer than I thought. I was kind of like whoa, movable boat. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to turn it around and get those off, am I? I was hoping I'd lift them up and take them with me, but I guess not. So, well, it works. I mean, you know, I've got the tractor on. Proves the point. Sadly, you can't lift those by hand. You might be able to lift the smaller ones. They go in 2 lengths. These are the smaller ones. But anyway, they work. And actually, for getting off anyway, you're all right. It's getting on that's the problem. That tractor seems pretty stable on here. It's not going anywhere. It's not wobbling around. There are straps on here, by the way. But they wouldn't do a lot for your vehicle anyway. But yeah, that's a bit cool. So you could bring a tractor and a trailer on here. The other thing I also found out while we are here, it's pretty cool. We didn't use this a lot yesterday. That's pretty nifty. But you know what? I think that deserves a screenshot. Oh, look, genius. So I've got the CSZ pack forks, which do actually strap. How cool is that? So you could actually strap this tractor down using that. That will hold that in place. If I take that off, I don't think it'll make a lot of difference, to be honest. I mean, it's pretty stable. But yeah, so it is possible for you to put a vehicle on and move it around. Let's just get it in better light. We need to come back this way. Anyway, word of warning that I heard, I think it was Mr. Seeley P's video I watched, and he mentioned this. These are vehicles, but not vehicles that you can manipulate. These boats, they are actually vehicles. If you get them stuck, run them aground, and you might do if you tried to go over some of the causeways and stuff, you cannot reset them. So bear that in mind, be careful. But that's a bit cool. Try and take a couple of screenshots. One of those might be our thumbnail. I can't really get, actually I can get a better shot because I can move and get into the tractor and move the tractor into the middle and lower the forks. And there's our screenshot. Perfect. Move it out a little bit so I've got a little bit of crop room. Excellent. Anyway, and actually now we've done that, we can put the strap back on. Oh, except it's now not strapped. Anyway, so the other thing to bear in mind, and I think I might have mentioned this on the video yesterday, is if you'll notice the fuel on this is pretty low. However, right next to here, it's not got the best turning circle in the world. Right next to here is indeed a refuel point. I'll try and get that nicely alongside. Actually, that works really well. And there you go, we can refill, pay for it, but we can refill the fuel on the boat. How cool is that? The other thing I didn't notice yesterday is this boat is also rideable. That's, oh cool, I thought it suddenly lost the thing. Now this one currently doesn't do anything. But if you just want to go for a little spin around in your fishing boat, or you need to get to another island or another sail point or whatever else, you can do that instead. It's no faster than the barge, to be fair, but still it's there, but same rule applies. It is not a vehicle as such, and therefore should you have the misfortune of running aground or something else, yeah, you can't reset, so it's stuck. So yeah, again, bear that in mind. But that is very cool. Nice work, Jim. Nice work. The other thing I was just thinking, do we own this bit of land? Sorry, wrong thing. Sorry, this was supposed to be really quick. Anyway, we'll just something else that occurred to me that I'm experimenting on screen. It's fine. Yes, we do. Okay, good. Then in that case, something in the way of that, isn't there? Can we? No. So yes at the edge, but no. How far can we get in before it says no? Computer says Make it very small to get past that. No, not close enough. Oh, not at all. All the way back there. Might be because those things are there, maybe. But equally, yeah, no, you're kind of limited. Okay, I was just wondering if you could build yourself up a little ramp that you could use to drive on and off the old ferry. Anyway, that's one thing I explored. Oh, and I did mention it does work, but I didn't actually look at it on yesterday's video. So you know what? We're here now. If you know my skills with cranes, you'll appreciate the complete unlikelihood of me actually using this. But actually, that's not bad. Oh, wait. Oh, that's weird. Why is it done that? How do I? There we go. That's slightly counterintuitive. No, okay. Maybe you could with a lot of practice, and if you're much better at cranes than I am. Anyway, it was worth a try. Right, let's see what's next. So next we're in the Portside CAF. Awesome. Egg cell point. I didn't have the interactive zone markers on yesterday. That was a bit dumb. So note to self: when you're doing map reviews, put your interactive zone markers on. I don't do them very often. So yeah, that's where you actually physically have to bring your eggs in. What a brilliant idea. To the CAF to sell them straight in the kitchen. Genius. Right, with Granny's Island, came in here yesterday. I looked at that and thought, maybe that's the egg cell point. No, again, egg cell point on the table. Again, note to self, interactive zone markers, have them on while you're exploring a new map. Relatively minor thing in terms of, well, I mean, it's not at all relevant in terms of gameplay, but look at the detail inside the schoolroom. I'm not about whether I even bring this up, but it's fantastic. I did mention this yesterday. We didn't come and have a look. It's a scaled down basketball court. Brilliant. Anyway, it's the details. So if you watched my review at all yesterday, you'll have noticed that I spent half my time going, where's the propane buy point, where's the propane buy point, loads of propane sell points, couldn't find anywhere to buy it. Then it occurred to me, there's an oil rig out there, there's two pipes coming in, Why would you not be able to buy it here? And you can. And in actual fact, select the silo whose content you want to unload in. I looked at this yesterday and all I could see was a flammable liquid sign. I think I might have missed one. I can't get in. Can't see. It's one of those say flammable gas. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Regardless. But you do have options. Petrol, diesel, propane. So actually, propane, obviously, sell. Petrol is to sell. Diesel is to use. So you actually have difference. Brilliant. So when you're going to the petrol sell point, you need to buy petrol. Diesel is what you use in your vehicles. You might store it in a diesel tank for your farm, whatever. Propane, you just fill in. This is one of Jim's modded liquid trailers. I just bought the smaller one. So we'll take that with us. There we go. That's just cost us 7,000 litres, cost us £8,400. So let's see how much we get for it. We'll go to a sell point. So up at the main farm, Spectacle Farm, I didn't go in here yesterday, and that was terribly remiss. So here's our chicken shed, I suppose you'd call it. Eggs, they're just purchased. There's no actual eggs. They're not, sorry, there are eggs, but they're not actual eggs. You can't sell those. You've got a little incubator. That's where you get your chickens from. That's just genius. I'm assuming they now freely peck around in here as well as outside. There's one. There's the other. There's the other. Brilliant. There was always one of these on here, but this one actually they can go in and out of, which is new. I assume they do. Fantastic. Each of the animal pens holds 500 animals. Managed to crash into the wall. Never mind. I picked up some wood on the way. I just thought I'd try it. So there's bits of rough, you know, sort of partially rotten wood all around the map. You can just, if you own the land, I'm assuming you have to own the land, but if you own the land, you can just pick it up. That might be too heavy. Yep, that's too heavy. Should say if it is though. Yep, object too heavy. Right, while we're here, oh, important point. Yeah. Okay. I missed this. I apologise. Can't go in there. That's just not nice. Cutting this signpost with a chainsaw will permanently remove all trees from the field, sorry, not all fields. All of those trees. Before after. So one might argue part of the fun of this map is going around and clearing all the trees, earning the money from it before you can use your fields. But if you don't do that, you just want to come on and play and do your fields, do that. It's fine. Didn't do that very well, did I? Anyway, next. It's just wood, by the way, you can sell that. As I talked about in the video, just in case you missed it, I'll just recap. Lots of trees around the yard, all marked with a red ring. Cut them down, it clears all of this. There's rubbish, there's, you know, these pallets. The loose stuff on the ground, by the way, is actually that seed. That's, I don't know if it's lime or fertilizer, one or the other. There's feed in the animal feed troughs or just outside, like spillage. There's chaff in the bunker silo. There's some manure spilt outside the pig thing. All that sort of stuff actually is all real, by the way. There's the cow dialer box. But yeah, that's all real, that stays. All of the rubbish, the weeds, the stuff, the abandoned vehicles, all that will go if you cut those trees down. But again, Jim being Jim, If you don't want to go to the hassle of manually cutting down those trees, pesky trees, and clearing your yard by hand, cutting this signpost with a chainsaw will permanently remove trash from farmyard. Oh, okay. Back up. There you go, again, that's wood. Oh, is that too heavy? No, really? Oh yeah, no. You'll also notice that doing such has removed the weeds from the cow pasture. So let's quickly run over. I want to take this, I'm going to put it in my trailer and go sell it. But yeah, yard, clear, rubbish, gone. Tidy. All you need to do now is come around and collect up all the bits of this, that and the other. And I think as well, I could be wrong. Yep, no, there was a crack in this patch of concrete. That's also been fixed. Just tied up your yard. Your house is now immediately visible. Brilliant. Something else I missed yesterday. While we're here. It's going to turn out to be another full-length video at this rate. There's just so much on here. Hayloft. Missed that yesterday. That's your hayloft. So it's not that there's a multi-fruit silo. There are just a number of silos. We spotted the liquid one yesterday. There's the main silo over there, just in the distance. We, of course, do the root crop ones. But yeah, so you've also got this as your hayloft. Straw, hay, grass. There's silage bales. I don't know if that means silage too. I think we looked at the vehicle repair shop. But yeah, all tidied up, all the vehicles gone, just by removing that signpost. So again, if you don't want to get the hassle of doing all that, there's some chicken feed here, look, so you can scoop that up and put it straight in. Then don't. Just go cut that post down and job done. So, we are here, slurry yard, manure yard, and zone propane number 4, numero 4. You know what I mean? Whatever. Anyway, I just thought we'd bring it up here and sell it, just to prove the point. There we go. So it cost us, what was it, 8,400 for 7,000 litres. Oh, we're going to make a lot more than that. But I'm pretty sure the price of propane can go up as well as down, or down as well as up. But right now, of course, you've got different sell points. Their price probably varies. Okay, that's a very interesting way to make money. Okay, good. I also said yesterday that I was probably going to move my Spectacle Island save, basically migrate it from here, from 17 to here. Yeah, I'm thinking differently now, but I am going to play this map. Right, next thing. Okay, I wondered what this was. I assumed yesterday it was just a tank, but of course again I didn't have the markings on. It's water. Not sure we need that anymore. Did just want to come over here as well and check something. Interesting enough, that says DEF, which we don't have on console. Okay, so that is a buy point, not a storage point. Interesting. I'm assuming this won't do anything, right? No, I didn't think so. Just checking. Onwards. So next, the windmill sell point. So Yes, we saw this yesterday, you say, I know. But what I missed yesterday was this. Again, triggers. Have triggers on while you're doing map tours. Because, and there are a number of these around the map. Windmill's going around, it looks awesome, it makes a great sound. If you don't want it to go round, switch it off. Maybe you just don't want to go around, maybe you're having issues with lag or something. Switch it off. So say, there's a number of these. We'll go see what others we can find. I may not manage to cover all of them, but I'll try and do the ones I remember. I should be leaving things for you to find yourselves. There used to be a burning car here, which was amazing and funny. And now we've got this, which of course is from Ravenport map, but brilliant. Anyway, sorry, couldn't resist it, love it, had to share. Come on, check it out for yourself. This is another one of those. We've got this crane loading the tug boat, anyway, over there. Again, if you've got lag, if you don't want the noise, if you don't want the animation, switch it off. If you do, switch it back on. AJ Tech. Awesome. We looked at this yesterday. I couldn't figure out what it was for. But of course, I didn't have my markers. The element black implies a purchase or sell point. So, switch it on, it swings round. Go grab a trailer. Actually, I should have kept the liquid tanker with me, but anyway. Wait patiently for it to swing round. Thank you. It's a buy point. All your crops, seeds, TMR, wood chips, you name it, buy it. I can only assume it probably does your, well, she may not do your liquids, of course. But there you go. Buy it. Let's get some wood chips. We're going to the sawmill anyway. Nice. Bargain. I think that was it here. We looked at the sell points here yesterday. Right, next. Gold mine. We were here yesterday. But again, if you don't want your animation, your gold cleaning, spinning drum thing, or the noises annoying you, switch it off. If on the other hand you like it, switch it on. Done. Can't see the gold returned. Just selling my wood chips that I just bought. How much they cost me? 600 and something odd. You make a little. Not silly, just a little. Right, sawmill. And I've seen a lot of this. I've been driving around this sort of, you know, old driftwood type stuff. There you go. Here's your sell point. It's not bad for a bit of wood I found lying about, like a signpost I cut down. Again, animation and noise. Don't like it? Switch it off. It's a bit piercing. It's alright if you don't get too close to it. Look, a gold bar. Right, I didn't see that. The other thing that's worth mentioning while we're here is this over here. If you bring wood on the barge, I was a bit obvious, then you've got to get a crane to get it out. I don't think you do. Polyanalysis crane, actually, if you notice, there's no cab or anything to climb up. You just drive the barge and you sell the wood straight off. It's got to be worth trying at least once, right? I probably wouldn't use the crane. I'd probably get my favourite truck with the hook lift on it and just use that. Anyway. I think that was it. The only other thing I did want to mention, and I forgot, is again, I think we noticed it yesterday, the sell point here, the boat unloading station. I said something about how do you get the stuff off you need something to, but I don't think you do. I think if you're right at the edge, you can just sell it as you pull into the port harbour thing, wall job. Worth mentioning. One more thing to show you. So, as the sun sets, darkness falls on another day on Spectacle Island. So the lighthouse comes on to warn passing ships of the dangers of the islands that lie within. Look at the moon coming up. That's awesome. We can slow this down now. I was thinking that was a bit fast. It's something to do with the fact it was on times. So, you've got a lighthouse. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Look at the lights on the oil rig. The lights in the harbour. The slight haze from the spotlights. The lights on the ship. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about. So yeah, if you don't like your lighthouse, if you think actually it's clear enough today, the lighthouse doesn't need to be on, the light doesn't need to be shining, I don't want to sit all night and listen to that foghorn, it'll keep me awake. I've no idea if the foghorn's connected. You can come here. Lighthouse power switch. You can switch the lighthouse off. Lighthouse is off. Gone. I do love those lights over there, that's fantastic. And I don't hear a foghorn anymore. If indeed you think actually it's a bit misty today, put it on and there's the foghorn, there's the lighthouse. That's pretty cool. So there you go. I don't know if I've caught all of them. I haven't got a clue. I'm going to see if I can get some fish and chips. That light is a bit bright, I have to say. But it is dark. I love these lights around. They're brilliant. I remember the lights on Spectacle and on 17 were a bit like that. Actually had that sort of misty, you know, in front of them. I love the foghorn though, that's awesome. I'm not sure about the light, it's a bit bright, but I do love the foghorn. Let's go over to the diner. I love the lighting. It's fantastic. Look, all the lights on the cargo ship over there. Brilliant. But yeah, I may not have caught everything. I've caught some stuff that I thought was worth raising, and I hope you found this interesting little addendum to yesterday's video. I'm going to pick something. Kepsa. What was Kepsa? Oof, there's some good stuff here. Yeah, I'll get myself some dinner. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, likes and subscriptions are very much appreciated. And take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Under 500 calories, I don't think. Tasty. Hello there.